You're. I have no idea if you guys are going to be able to hear me. So if you guys can hear me, let me know. I might have to be screaming in this one because New York City today, it's pouring. And I ain't complaining because I love the rain. We're gonna tap in today with the New York City Tarot. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I actually used this deck on camera. So we're gonna tap in and we're gonna post some messages here. If y'all knew the chaos that I had going on behind this camera right now, y'all would be like, why the fuck are you even live right now? Why am I even live right now? Who knows? New York City Tarot. This is the one that we're going to tap in with. And I'm waiting to see if the chat loads. If not, I'm going to just have to go on vibes today. Also, I don't got none of my chargers because it's raining and I'm in the ghetto. Which means if I plug shit in, I'm taking a chance of like starting a fire. Because I'm pretty sure there's some leaks that I'm like looking at. I'm not even gonna complain because right now there's people in Haiti, there's people in Jamaica right now going through a whole fucking storm. So I'm not even gonna complain. We're just gonna rock with it. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I hope everyone has a safe holiday. Tomorrow is Halloween for those of y'all who celebrate that. Tomorrow's also Friday, so that's always a good thing. So the title, really quick. Someone still hasn't proven themselves worthy, or at least that's what you think. I would tell y'all a whole story time about where I got that from, but honestly, it's irking my nerves that I gotta speak this loud because I feel like I'm screaming. I almost can't even hear myself think. Today's live is gonna be very, como se dice, interesting. That's gonna be today. What I will say is this. For the most part, that title, the message there is judgment. Be careful. Be careful how you're passing judgment on people. Because a lot of times, the judgment that we pass on other people has a lot more to do with how we feel about ourselves or how we felt about ourselves more than what we feel toward the person that we're casting judgment on. So, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm pretty sure the cards will make it make sense more as we go along. And I just kind of want to shuffle the cards up a little bit more because I've used this off camera for the members. I think I did like twice recently. I know I use it a lot for the personals. A lot of people ask for this deck for the personal readings. So I kind of just want to shuffle it up. It's crazy, right? Because I love the rain. Like, I genuinely love the rain. I love being outside in it. I love listening to it. I love it. I don't care if it's hard or not. I love the rain. For some reason, I almost feel like this rain is giving me anxiety. It's not even the rain, it's the noise. And I guess it got a lot to do with the fact that that whole side of the patio is open, which is why there's water all over the place. Shout out to everybody who's at work right now. Headphone gang. I know there's a lot of y'all that be tapping in throughout the day with us. So shout out to you guys. I said that shit was giving me anxiety and you hear it got a little bit quiet. Because it's still raining. Look at God. Look at God. We're starting out the reading with a card that's face down. That for me tells me that whatever you're stepping into, or whatever you've stepped into, for those of y'all who have already done it, you think you know, but you have no idea. You have no idea what you just got yourself into. You have no idea what you just signed up for. You think something is going to be one thing, and it may be that thing, but it's going to be that thing and 8 other things. I don't know if this is work. I don't know if this is romantic. This could be negative and this could be positive. Because quite frankly, no pun intended, right? But the backs of these cards are bricks, like a brick wall. Somebody could feel like they've been faced with a brick wall, that no matter what they do, something can't be penetrated. No pun intended. It's almost like I'm talking to you and it's like talking to a brick wall. You could have said that to somebody. Someone has invested in something and they feel like, yo, I didn't sign up for this. Like, I signed up to see something through, or I signed up to be a partner. I signed up for a partnership, if this is romantic, platonic, business, whatever. There's an energy heavily here that I didn't sign up for this energy. Again, it brings me back to the title. I feel like, collective, you feel like someone isn't ready, isn't worthy, is the way that they're putting it. It's like, yo, you don't even deserve my, I'm here to help you. And you're determined to make my life difficult. You're not up for the task. Like, there's no, I don't even know really how to come at you. I don't know how, there's no working with you. There's no solution dealing with you. There's none of that. The thing is, and even though that may be true, someone may have had a really big struggle trying to help someone, trying to progress something. Something has, because for some of y'all, it's not a someone. For some of y'all, this thing that's difficult is a project you're working on, is a business you're trying to take off. For some of y'all, it's not a someone, it's a something. Number one, I feel like you may be going about something the wrong way. Because I feel like even if this is a person, you're trying to get this person to do something your way. But they can't do things your way because they are not you. If this is some type of a business or some type of a plan, something that's being executed, or you're trying to execute something, it's not working because the way you're trying to do it, something about this is super technical too. Because it almost comes off, collective, as like you're trying to force this to work and there's literal like fragments that are missing here. Like, think of like a science. I'm not even a science girl. There's definitely no way. I'm nowhere near us. I'm more of a history girl than a science girl. But think of like a science project. You know, the science project that the kids do. Some of us may have done it in school where the fucking volcano erupts when you put like a certain chemical into the volcano. They're showing me something like that. But someone's trying to get the volcano to erupt and they're putting in the wrong liquid. And so nothing's happening. The thing is, I feel like someone's using that liquid because it's all they got, or because they're too lazy to go to the damn bodega. Like, the energy feels like you're saying something isn't working, or something isn't worth it, or something isn't gonna happen, and that's not necessarily the truth. I mean, it's true it's not working right now, but it's not true that something can't work. Someone can't be changed, or something can't take off. It can. They can. It just... They can meet you there if you're willing to meet them where they are to get something through the way that they would do it. I hope that makes sense, because to me it makes fucking perfect sense. Wow. Let me take a seat. Let me take a seat. Let me take a seat. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. For some of y'all, like I said, this is some type of a manifestation. Whether this manifestation has to do with another person or not. It's going to be different for everyone. This is separate. I don't know if this applies. But they're separately. Like, it's almost like they pulled me to the side and they're telling me someone's trying to do a recipe. I mean, I guess because there's a pizza on the card. Ain't nothing like that New York pizza, right? Someone's trying to do a recipe the way their mother did it, the way their father did it, the way their grandmother did it, and someone can't get it right. There's something that they're missing. There's something that they're missing, and someone's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's funny because I don't know that you're looking at yourself like you're not worthy. That's why you can't get the fucking rice and beans the way Abuelita made it. Or if someone else has said to you, like, you're not grandma. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Again, back to the title, someone feeling like someone else isn't worthy of seeing something through or attaining something. I do heavily feel like a recipe. And for some of us, this is not even like a recipe in regard to like food. For some of y'all, this is some type of like, because they're showing me a recipe, but it's like, it's more like directions. It's like, there was a business that your father grew. This is how he grew his business, and now you're doing something and you're trying to use his recipe, how he did it, the way he did it, his steps. But the thing is that your father opened the business, he opened the pizzeria, and you trying to drive trucks. Like, you can't do the same thing he did, and you not him. So even if you was doing exactly what he did, you still would need to do a few different steps along the way. The other day, I don't remember when this was, but this was the other day we were live, and we were talking about how somebody sees something that you're doing or something that you've done, and they're looking at it like that's super easy, anybody can do it, but they can't do it. They themselves haven't done it or came anywhere close, but they're looking at what you've done and they're saying, well, you just were able to do it because it's easy. Anybody could do it. Well, if it's that easy, then why the fuck you can't do it? Why haven't you done it? You know? We were picking up that energy the other day. Also, the energy in that same reading, we were talking about somebody who was looking at you and saying like, damn, somebody was trying to steal your recipe, steal your sauce. They were trying to do something that you were doing, but they were trying to do it the way you were doing it. And the way that I read this, because I remember I had like a whole tangent on this, by the time it got to you, by the time news got to you, by the time someone expressed this to you, you told them, or someone tells them, it was you. The way they just stopped me there. You told them, like, you're not seeing it, you're not seeing results because you're trying to do it the way I did it. Don't do it the way I did it. Do it the way you would do it. Because then I remember going on a tangent about how they were triggered by your response. The fact that you didn't hate on them, the fact that you didn't laugh at them, the fact that you didn't like try to throw shade at them. Like, you genuinely found out, and instead of being upset or something, you kind of was still trying to help them because you was genuine and don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's coming in again. That's coming in again. With this Ace of Pentacles. It's funny because I see this Ace of Pentacles and for some reason they're telling me time. So again, I can't see the fucking chat, which I'm not gonna complain, bro. I'm not gonna complain. This weather, the fact that I was just saying the rain was giving me, the noise from the rain was giving me anxiety, and y'all peeped how it got quiet. So I'm not gonna sit here and complain, but I am low-key aggy that I can't plug this shit in to recharge it because I want to see the chat. Because it is something with time is coming through, and I don't know, somebody could be late. Somebody feels like they late. Ladies, if you feel like you are late and not to a place, go get checked. Somebody's like, I'm late, but I don't know if you're like late to the party, you late to the job, or you late. I don't know who want to have a baby in this economy. I don't know who want to have a baby with the times that we in. I don't know. Somebody need to go get tested. Ace of Pentacles. And so really quick, because I'm trying to get back to this Ace of Pentacles, and Spirit is like, nah, we on this. Somebody knows this is separate. This is totally separate from what we're talking about right here. Whether both the message resonate or not, it don't even matter. But this is a separate message. Somebody is late. And I think they know they could be pregnant. They might be pregnant. But they're avoiding getting tested because there's a part of them that wants to have the child. The thing is, I feel like their partner or their person or whoever knocked them up don't want no children. I'm not even, I could go on a whole spiral here. Somebody's late. They know they're late, and they're avoiding getting tested. Also, somebody is avoiding getting tested because they don't want to tell someone too early that they're pregnant. When you find out, for sure, when you do go get tested, you're going to find out that that person also burned you. So it's like they gave you two gifts. They gave you the baby and they gave you some trick. They gave you the baby, they gave you some fucking whatever. So be careful with that, because once you know, once you feel it, once you see like, oh shit, hold on, like you take care of it soon. Like don't avoid it. For some of y'all, this is not even a baby or pregnancy. For some of y'all, this is something you're doing. The thing is that I'm picking up on somebody whose intentions. It's the intention behind something. Somebody knows what something is, and they're acting like se están haciendo lo pendeja. Like they're acting like they don't know, like they don't realize. The thing is that when it does come out, somebody's gonna be like, oh shit, I had no idea. The thing is that when you finally confirm that thing that you knew, it's almost like you're gonna get something else sprinkled in. Something that you didn't sign up for, something that you didn't even foresee happening. That's just a sprinkle of the karma that's coming to you for how you about to play this. For some of y'all, that's you. For some of y'all, this is other people pertaining to you. Because there's somebody here, too, that got you, collective, ready to engage in something, ready to take part in something, ready to sign up for something that they know is not gonna go nowhere. I don't know if this is a relationship. This definitely could be a relationship. Somebody got you like, yeah, we're gonna get married, we're gonna move in together, we're gonna be together, you're the love of my life, I never felt this way before. Butterflies and lies, all that bullshit, right? The thing is that this motherfucker knows their intention, his or her intention, this ain't going nowhere. We're gonna rendezvous for a little while, and once my shit is wet enough and I'm good and I'm tired of playing with you, I'm gonna discard you. Somebody's very much aware of that. But they're selling a pipe dream. The thing is, too, is that I feel like we at this big ass age where if this is a romantic thing, the person being gaslit, you're not free of fault. We're old enough to where you should be able to differentiate between someone who genuinely, authentically cares and someone who's genuinely, authentically playing games in your face. We done saturated that term gaslight. We done saturated the term narcissist. We done saturated it so fucking much at this point, collective. I think that's where my frustration comes with women when they hit me with the, I had no idea, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro. I digress, because I'm not even trying to go there right now. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I also want to say, if somebody feels like they're late to the chat, I used to always tell the OGs, they used to be like, damn, I'm late. Fuck, I missed the day. I didn't get the notification. They used to always say that coming into the stream. And I used to always say, you're not late, baby. You're just on time. If you came in and I'm already talking my shit, whatever I was saying wasn't relevant to you. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Just focus on what I'm saying now. Somebody wants that old thing back too. I know this ain't on the table, and I know that came out of like left field, but I think that the way they had me say that is exactly how it's gonna feel when someone expresses to you, collective, that they want the old thing back. So this is gonna be somebody, and this is romantic. So this is gonna be somebody that you probably didn't even date. Y'all just were like fucking around, or this is somebody that you dated or fucked around with many years ago, or this is somebody that you guys like fell off, like y'all haven't seen each other, spoken to each other however long. And there's going to be this energy of like, I want that old thing back. The person that's being told this feels like, what the fuck? Like, wasn't you about to get married? Or didn't you get married? Didn't you have a baby? Like, wasn't you happy living your best life? Like, what you talking about? What you mean? Because the way they had me look off, and somebody's like, in the middle of me laughing, the first thing I heard was, I want the old thing back. So this is, you could be kikiing with somebody, and this could even be a friend. Oh. I'm like, oh, cause this could be messy. This could be a friend that you never fucked with like that. You never looked at them in that way. It was never romantic. And somebody could be saying like, Which is interesting, because if it's a friend, then how could they want... This may be a friend that you did fuck around with at some point. Either way, they're looking at you and it's in the middle of something totally unrelated. Y'all laughing, y'all talking shit, y'all working on the business plan, whatever, right? And in the midst of the conversation, somebody's like, I love you. Like, I want to be with you. This is what I want to do. And you're like, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to have to let my secretary take care of this, because my brain capacity, I'm not there right now. Somebody's sideswiped. Somebody feels like this is out of nowhere. Like this is out of nowhere. I guess that's the message. More so than I want the old thing back. There's some type of confession, and I think the message is the surprise. You didn't see it coming. You didn't see this. Somebody's like, I definitely did not foresee this being the case. Touché. I feel like I've been talking 20 minutes. I only got one card on the fucking table. Did you not know? Did you not know? Or was you playing the fool and acting like you didn't know? Nine of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. And I just was saying, somebody knows something, but they're acting, se están haciendo lo pendejo. They're acting like they don't know. They're acting like they have no idea. But then when the news comes in, somebody is like, well, what the hell? Did you not know that this person loved you? Did you not know this person was not going to come back? Did you not know this person was trying to get with you? This person was in love with you? Did you not know for real? Because I think you might have known. Wow. Oh, nah. Oh, hell nah. Look at this. We're about to read it, too. So the Two of Wands, which is a Three of Wands, because the 9 and the 2 is a 2 of Wands. It's a decision. I said 3 of Wands. It's a 2. 9 and 2 is what? 11. 1 and 1 breaks down to a 2. It's a 2 of Wands. It's a decision here. Did you not know? Or did you make a decision, a conscious decision to look away, to avoid, to act oblivious? Whoa. Judgment in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. 5 of Swords in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. And that's where the reversals, they stop. This right here, did you not know? Because as long as you pretending like you don't know, like you oblivious, like you have no idea. I didn't know he was going to propose. I didn't know he felt that way. I didn't know she thought more of me. I didn't know these things. The more you acting like Boo Boo the Fool, the more somebody's going to play in your face. Or if this is like some type of a manifestation with the Ace of Pentacles, the more you act like you don't know what it's going to take for this, the longer it's going to take for you to actually attain this. So you sleep on it if you want to. I got the World and the Hierophant. You sleep on it if you want to. This is in the upright. As long as you're willing to lie to yourself, you're going to deprive yourself of all the things that could benefit you. Because if we looked at all these cards in the upright, these are all dope ass. 6 of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups is choices. The 7 of Cups, I know a lot of times we look at it like confusion. You wouldn't be confused if you had more than one option. If you only had one option. You're only confused, or you're only like, I don't know which candy to get, because you have a plethora of opportunities and options and choices. So the 7 of Cups, I know we look at it a lot of times like, damn, it's not really a good thing. But if we're talking about manifestations, if we're talking about the way things could go, or the many ways this could go, this is 7 cups runneth over 7 cups, right? So like, is it a bad thing? Because in the reverse, there are no options. In the upright, there's a plethora of options to choose from. Justice, which is all the things that are in alignment. That would be all the cups are in alignment. So any cup you choose, any of these cups you choose, and it's all good for you because it's all justice. Libra energy. Strength, which is resilience, which is even in the event where you was choosing a cup that wasn't for you, you wouldn't, first of all. But even if you was, you would have what it takes to get through it. Strength. The Lovers is the decision, is finally honing in on it. The Five of Swords is only conflict whenever somebody brings it to your front door. The Five of Swords, if I'm looking at this romantically, you want a Five of Swords on your side. Or you are the Five of Swords and somebody wants you on their side. Because do you want to, if we're looking at it romantically, collective, do you want somebody who's soft and nonchalant on you? Or you want somebody that's going to show up and stand on business when it comes to you? You tell me. The Wheel of Fortune is change and judgment. Change from everything that you've passed judgment on. Change from everything that you've been passed judgment on. Whether it's your behavior, their behavior. Who would not want this? And again, with the Ace of Swords, it was in the reverse, right? If the Ace of Swords in the upright, this is truth, it's honesty, it's clarity. Who would not want those things? How could you not want those things? Those things that are all, if they were all in the upright, they would all be in alignment to putting to end the things that no longer serve you. Or that didn't serve you from the gate, from the jump. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how. And I guess that's the message here for somebody. There's an energy here where you don't understand how someone wouldn't do the things that are necessary. Even though it's hard, it's necessary for you to see the good moving forward. So why wouldn't you want to do those things? Somebody's really struggling with that. And it could be that you're trying to help somebody with something, or you're trying to heal something. And whether spirit is looking at you like, yo, what the fuck is taking you so long? Or this is you looking at someone else. It's going to be different for everyone. Someone's procrastinating on doing something. And they keep saying, like, it's the hard thing to do. It's so hard to do this. But, like, it's hard to have certain conversations. But is it not worse and more harder to go through life not having those conversations? The things, when you don't have those conversations that are difficult, the things that happen because those difficult conversations didn't happen, isn't that worse? Don't it hurt more? Like, isn't it more uncomfortable? So, like, all right, we're going to deal with the discomfort for a little bit. We're going to have the uncomfortable conversation. The difficult conversation is going to affect us while we're in it. But it's going to ultimately cause us positive changing moving forward. And so you want the hurt from this, you want the uncomfortability from this, or you want the uncomfortability from this? The hurt like this. Which one you want to do? Because it kind of feels like a no-brainer, but for some reason, someone is like really struggling with jumping. Super frustrating, I gotta say. Super frustrating. Because why? Like, why? Someone may have a sibling that operates this way. And it's like, there's things that you could have avoided this way. Like, you could have seen something so in a positive way if you would have just done it this. And the thing that's frustrating is that I think whoever this is, again, with the Ace of Pentacles, this isn't somebody who doesn't know these things. This is somebody who understands this. They're just, like I said, when I said somebody's late, they know they're late. They know they're late, but they acting like they don't know. Somebody knows what they're doing. They understand what they're doing. They're just acting. They están haciendo lo bobo, like they don't know, like they don't understand. The thing is that if somebody else, either this is somebody doing this and you're seeing them because you understand what they're doing, or this is you doing it and spirit is looking at you like, you really didn't know he was like that, collective? You really didn't know he was like that, collective? For real, for real? We dead ass right now? We having this conversation? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. Two of Pentacles. It's spirit saying that you dead ass. Because the minute you acknowledge, you get all the help. The minute you acknowledge what it is that, the minute you're accountable for something, we can move forward. So if we're stagnant and we're stuck here, it's a you thing. It's not a us thing. You chose that. The Hermit. I think somebody's doing healing or some type of shadow work. And now I just noticed there's a water bug on this card. The Ace of Swords. Please don't play with me, especially with this rain. Oh my God. Yo me muero. Y'all see that? Ay! The sun's gonna come out tomorrow. It better, because I got plans tomorrow. I got plans. Coño. Anyway, my battery's dying. I know y'all about to fuck me up. I've been on here like 30 minutes. Super not okay. But my battery's dying. My plugs are out of commission back here right now. For some of y'all, there's going to be a conversation that's going to be super intense. Like, people who witness this are going to look at this and be like, damn, y'all was arguing, y'all were beefing. Somebody's just super passionate, or both people are just super passionate about what it is that they're talking about. Because I feel like you may get loud, you may have some static, but it's like coming from a place of love. It's going to rattle somebody, or somebody's going to be rattled because of this conversation. This whole reading, this last 30 minutes felt like that to me. That's what that's essentially what it's going to feel like. Again, bring it back with the title, right? Someone who still hasn't proven themselves to be worthy, or at least that's what you think. Be very careful with that energy, collective. Be super careful with that energy, because just be super careful, bro. Just be super careful. I'm on 3%. Not this phone. Like, girl, you really trying me right now. I love you guys. I'll fuck with you guys the longest way. Like I said, have a safe day. Especially if you guys are in New York. Be careful if you're driving out there. This weather is kind of wild and definitely dangerous. Shout out to everybody in Haiti and Jamaica. Definitely sending prayers to our family out there. Our families out there. Shit is super sad. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I think I said this yesterday briefly. Tomorrow, either if we don't go live early in the morning, like before 10 a.m., we'll be live in the evening. It's going to be kind of a different setting. I am going to try my best to go live tomorrow. And so those are the only two options I got to work with. Early in the morning or in the nighttime, and a different vibe. So I'm hoping I'm able to pull that off. If not, and we don't come live tomorrow, it'll be the only day I miss, and we'll be back Saturday with a boom. So I'm still not sure how this is gonna play out. Either way, I love you guys and I fuck with you guys the longest way. Shout out to everybody who taps in. We are on, I don't even know what day we're on with these lives, because we started 10:10. But me and my group 1 are on day 30 of our challenge. And so today's a big deal, you know. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Si Dios quiere. You heard?